I've worked with lots of contact centers who have to sell goods or services over the phone. They've got a contact center full of agents taking calls from their customers every day and wonder why they can't have them sell while they're at it. Well, while you know that understanding which sales methods are most effective is really important to your success, discovering that knowledge tends to be difficult. Enter Nexidia. Using your recorded interactions to discover best practices and circulating those to all your agents gives them the best shot at closing the sale. Wondering exactly how this works? Let me show you. Our example is a healthcare company. Closing every sales opportunity during the annual open enrollment period is critical because most of the revenue for the year comes from adding members during this period. On our dashboard, we are tracking the key metrics around selling during the enrollment period. We see that our enrollment sales are down versus the prior period. We also know that it's a specific product line that is suffering from lower sales, in this case, Medicare Part B. From here, we will drill in and complete some analysis to better understand what is happening. We start by analyzing the Medicare Part B product line, since it was suffering the most missed sales. Since these calls are going to a dedicated sales queue, we would expect to see a higher offer rate. And indeed, we do see that the offers are being made. However, the close rate on those offers is much lower than we would expect. This analysis is as of October 30th, which is a few weeks into the open enrollment selling season. So why aren't we signing up more members? What we need to do is look at all of the teams that sell this product. This will enable us to measure the performance of all of the supervisors and agents trying to enroll members in Medicare Part B. Hopefully we'll learn some best practices by doing so. We see that we have a tight grouping of supervisors with the average close rate around 16%. Some are higher and some are lower, and there is some variability in that bunch for average handle time. What's interesting is the small grouping with a slightly longer handle time but a much higher close rate. Wonder what they are doing. And here's what we find. That group of agents sell more because they do a better job of creating a sense of urgency. Since open enrollment only lasts 8 weeks, there is a definite window of opportunity. By discussing the short sign-up window with the potential member, these agents' calls are a little bit longer than average, but more customers sign up now. There are several specific methods for creating a sense of urgency that are working here. Sharing with the customer that open enrollment ends earlier this year is working pretty well at this point in the enrollment season. Discussing how many days are left in the enrollment period and suggesting the potential new members sign up before the Thanksgiving holiday are two alternative methods these agents use. But do these methods maintain their effectiveness as the open enrollment period progresses? Let's find out. What becomes clear is that early in the cycle, simply stating that open enrollment ends earlier this year creates enough urgency to drive sign-ups. But as open enrollment progresses towards the end of the period, the more specific an agent is about the number of days left to sign up, the higher the rate goes. That's an important discovery. It tells us we not only need to train our agents on giving a sense of urgency, but continue to guide them as the enrollment period goes on as to which techniques work best at specific points in the enrollment period cycle. After we deployed these techniques to all of our sales teams, we have positive movement on our key metrics for sales and enrollments. And this is just one example of how analyzing your customer interactions with Nexidia can improve your business. Get in touch with us to find out more.